It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Browns' superstar running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Browns and the Colts, and it's all up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Browns are lining up to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. We don't get a return out. First and 10 now from the 30. Motion man sent left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Juju Brents with a stop. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a give up the middle. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have second and pretty long here. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Stays, caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Caught by his back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got it near midfield. And a good return as he gets him up. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Richardson to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The give here on second. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Juju Brents with a stop.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To throw, Richardson. He finds Neighbors right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Julian Blackman. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And this one does not go far. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Richardson now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he makes the Hefco. It's... First and 10 now from the 30. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing now, Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Here's Richardson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Colts pick. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's trying to push the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Richardson back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll throw again, Richardson. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's on the move. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it. First and 10 now from the 30. Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Taking a deep shot here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dropping back to throw. Getting out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. First down throw here from Richardson. Hits his running back. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Pass is cut at the 9. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Trying to work quickly now. Trying again following the sack. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Well, bro. On first down, they'll run. Works the sideline to the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Launches one deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Everybody rushing back to the line. Third and long. It's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On first down, it's Richardson. This is complete to Neighbors. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. Third down coming up. Cut out left. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. Lone back gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. So from the 3, here's second and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. And he's across, touchdown Cleveland. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the third. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Richardson trying to get everybody to the line. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It is caught left side. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
He's on the move. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And that hit stops him in his tracks. They're working quickly here. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Finding Collins. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up. He's got a man left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down from the red zone. Collins there to grab it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory.
It's week 15 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Malik Neighbors. He should be one of his...
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Richardson back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd and long. Throwing now, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. The Browns are lined up to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away. So here are the Steelers. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Chad Muma there to bring him down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the pursuit gets there to escort him out at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Back to the well again. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Offense working quickly. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains. Richardson now on first and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Richardson now on second and 10. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my...
First and 10 now from the 30. Richardson now. Hits his running back. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw here from Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
Completed to Collins. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Now Richardson to throw. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance. First and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure on its way. Escapes out to the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To throw, Richardson. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Handoff on second and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
He tucks it and takes off. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 27. Finds his back complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed to his running back. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Richardson. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Got to the end zone with a free play, So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, here's Richardson. Setting up the screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Here's a give up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Browns up by 4. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some... First and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. They'll run now on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Caught by his back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.
It's the NFL on.
Let's go now.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Man in motion, heading left. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Catch.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Browns first down.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the...
Here we go, here we go.
They send a receiver in motion left. Quick throw here is complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in, and he's in! Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath. Maybe...
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Richardson gonna look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Okay, great.
2nd down and 3. Throwing is Richardson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Richardson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens. Oh.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Richardson. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one off the upright.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go.
His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll look to pick up the pace.
Ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Collins, the tight end, is the man moving. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Let's go now.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here comes the jet sweep. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Richardson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Cleveland. Now a give up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw, Richardson. And he gets that one complete to Collins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. And the Browns are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a run going left. 2nd and 7. Throwing, Richardson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Another really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump, and these are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver. But at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Collins, the tight end, is the man moving. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Here's Richardson. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. Need to score, and they're going to need to speed up as they get to the line here. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. They need one right now. 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Richardson to throw. This one caught at the 4. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. Now Richardson. And he will take this one across. Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here.
It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Browns' superstar running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Browns and the Raiders, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a very happy new year to all of you watching this one. Joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, saying hello for the first time in the new year, Brock. And also, as we end another regular season, this our penultimate contest before the old NFL calendar flips a page and our postseason arrives.
And this is where you want to put your best foot forward to begin one year and end another. Your New Year's resolution. Start the calendar year off right and give all the effort you got. Empty the tank over these last couple weeks. And in this regular season, playing the best.
They'll run here. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Raiders get to it. And what a way to begin the scoring. Brock as they take it back for the... First and 10 now from the 30. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 10. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. He put everything he had into this one. And that's gonna be knocked away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Punting muted out now. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. That punt goes unanswered. No return. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2nd and 3. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. He puts everything behind this. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jacorian back. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Caught by his back. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's an uneventful carry that stops at the 11. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Touchdown, Cleveland! First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Now give left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 31. Short pass brought in. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. The throw is caught. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Sending a receiver left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing off the play fake here. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw in his lands. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Okay, right? Let's go.
Hand off to the back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air, lands. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Trying to work as fast as possible. Flush down now to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Ready, play.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. He gets another shot here. And he's going to fight forward and get it. The Browns now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for 2. He's throwing for it. Rolling left behind. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, it's Lance. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Browns trail by a couple.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guy's first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the...
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. To throw. Escapes the pocket. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and hold him down. So put this in the win column for the Raiders.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And our focus is on Jerome Baker.
On 1st down, they'll run. Room to work at the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he... They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Trying to work quickly now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up now. Richardson on third. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So out now comes the punter. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And this one skips out of bounds and will be... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Complete out to the right side. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a give up the middle. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Brought down by Quay Walker. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be... We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Hits his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Richardson trying to get everybody to the line. Back to the well again. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Throw caught by his running back. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They give it to him again. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Give now to the running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Browns a 1st. From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd in... On 1st down, it's Richardson. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Everybody rushing back to the line. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed to his running back. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he's got it! Touchdown!
Come on.
First down throw here from Richardson. He's going deep this time. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Finds his back complete. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Quay Walker. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. And it's a shorter punt. He manages. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Fullback dive up the gut. This is ahead for about 5. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate.
Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running this one left. We'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. Getting out to his left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Collins there to grab it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11? To throw, Richardson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And this angles out and hits the sideline. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this forward to the 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock, we all use literally far too often these days and sometimes in the wrong context, but this guy has literally driven his team to a lead here. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now give left side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Throwing from the gun here. Completed to Collins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Quay Walker in to pick it up. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Neighbors with a catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Into the hands of Neighbors. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Buying some time right. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's going to take this one in. First and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Try and push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Packers make the play that should. So this is a Packers win.
Every career starts as a dream, a belief.
The next pick has been traded. there has been a trade. Ladies and gentlemen, the current pick has been traded.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football?
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Daniels to throw on second down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Dotson, the man in motion. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. But it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. They send him right out of the slot. They'll go play action here with Daniels. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. This franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. But what did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. But I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. They'll try to run. First down and more. Past the 40. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now he'll run. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's third down and a few inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up fourth down. They'll try and run for it. First down and more inside the 25. Give them 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Quick throw here is complete. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. They'll try and play with some pace early on. They'll look to throw again. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready now for their second drive. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. To the air again is Daniels. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he's going to be taken down. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Throwing again. Daniel. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Browns offense about ready to get going on their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Throwing now from the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7. Now a handoff running right. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. We'll try to run for it with Harris. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. We'll go right back to Harrison. He's got him again. He is in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
This one is caught by Dotson. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
Daniels now on first down. The open receiver is Dotson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Daniels gonna throw again. Now, screen gonna be set up for Davis.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and You're just saying box them out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll look to throw again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jamin Davis there to make the play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking off, 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. He'll be stopped, just a short gain, down to the 30. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Here's 2nd and 9. Sending a receiver right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Here's a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Good blocking to the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Here's 3rd and 2.
Get it.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns first down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. 2nd down and 3. Now a give up the middle. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Handoff from the pistol to Harris. And he's going to have a Browns first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him back at the 2. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on 3rd and goal? And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Come on.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Browns. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back set to go once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. He connects downfield to Doxson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Play action. Here's Daniels. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. The Commanders set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Come on.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Then Sinnott, touchdown Washington. Daniels now going to look to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll get that to all his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's Daniel. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Groupie's kick is good. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it was...
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Start.
They'll drop to throw to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
He'll try the right side this time. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.